Yeah, we are going live in 30 seconds.
Okay then. Okay.
We are live on
Ikra,
YouTube.
okay.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
should I
will you
start
turn
right
on your
now?
camera?
What?
Will you turn on your camera or not?
Yes, I'll turn it on.
Okay.
I'm just trying to focus it. Just give me a moment.
We are going live 30 seconds. We are live on
कहाँ से? अब आए अपन.
Yeah, we are live. Ikra, you can come. Sarah, you can take over.
Okay,
Okay,
then
okay,
I can take over. Okay. Then I'll start.
okay.
Okay.
I will start.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, everyone. I, Sarah Malik, your host for the day, welcome you all to the free awareness session organized by Multiomics. This free awareness session, or I'll put it as the orientation session that we have arranged for you guys, is basically related to the International Science Conference that's going to held on 31st of July to 1st of August 2021. Once the registration started, we have been receiving a lot of queries and ambiguities regarding what exactly is going to happen in the International Science Conference, because it's the first time in Pakistan that we are going to organize something like that. And we are facing a lot of questions and confusions from our participants. So that's why we thought it would be best if we interact freely and we arrange a awareness session for you guys with our respected guests before the starting of the conference, so that you all know what you exactly have to do in those first 2 days. So before moving to our guest of honor today, I'd like to give you a little bit of background of what exactly is going to happen in this conference. For those that do not know, we are going to organize International Science Conference that is based on 5 councils. The 5 councils of our International Science Conference include Public Health Council, Ecosphere Council, Biosphere Council, Mental Health Council, and Biosafety Council. Now, these particular councils, these 5 councils, have their particular own agendas and topics that you will be discussing and you will be presenting your strategies and solutions to. The agenda of our Public Health Council is emerging SARS-CoV-2 variants and vaccine developments. The agenda of Ecosphere Council is plastics in the environment, pollution, degradation, and solution. The agenda of Biosphere Council is wildlife conservation and management. The agenda of Mental Health Council is depression, anxiety, and adolescence. And finally, the agenda of our Biosafety Council is genetically modified crops and food security. Now, once you choose a particular council that you are interested in, obviously you have to register, and the links have been shared, and we will share them again in order if some of you change your mind. Then once you register in your particular council, you will be assigned a particular country. Now, because this is simulation of our in United Nations, Model United Nations Conference, that's why in that particular council, you will have your identity as a delegate of the particular country you will be assigned to. It can be Australia, Germany, China, India, USA, Pakistan, Philippines. You will be assigned any random country. And for that, you have to act as a delegate and present your solutions and strategies for the particular agenda of the council. Now, once you are assigned a delegate and you have been allotted a particular country, what you have to do next is you have to submit position paper before starting of the conference that will be on 31st of July. Now, what exactly is a position paper? Our guest will explain that in detail, and also how to write that, what is to be included in that position paper. Everything, it is basically based on your solutions and strategies. So it will be this position paper, you will be given free training about it, and also our guest will write that in detail. So just let me go through the brief summary of these first 2 days, then I'll hand it over to our respected guest so that she doesn't have to wait a lot. So on the first day of our council, that is 31st of July, what you're going to do, you will be given a particular time slot जिसमें आपको उस I'm switching the language because I thought it would be better if I explain that in Urdu. तो अगर जो आप लोग जब आपको डेलीगेट और आपको दे दिया जाएगा, आपको आपकी पर्टिकुलर कंट्री असाइन कर दी जाएगी और आपने अपना पोजीशन पेपर प्रेजेंट कर दिया होगा, देन व्हाट विल हैपन, आपको 3 आवर्स to 4 आवर्स की आपकी उस पर्टिकुलर डे पे जूम मीटिंग होगी. अब उस जूम मीटिंग में फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल यू विल कम और उसके बाद आपकी अटेंडेंस होगी, देन इट विल बी ऑब्वियसली द ओपनिंग सेरेमनी एंड ओपनिंग स्पीचेस, एंड देन आपने अपना इंट्रो देना होगा, एंड देन यू हैव टू प्रेजेंट योर पोजीशन पेपर दैट यू हैव रिटन बिफोर एंड सबमिटेड एज वेल। जब आप अपना पोजीशन पेपर प्रेजेंट कर देंगे, उसके बाद आप लोगों का ब्लॉक फॉर्मेशन होगा। व्हाट एग्जैक्टली इज अ ब्लॉक फॉर्मेशन? प्लीज कीप दीज वर्ड्स इन माइंड, these will be explained in depth by our respected guest, but in order to simplify it and give you a little bit of idea of what exactly it is going to be teams, अब जिस तरीके से आप लोगों की एक कंट्री और आपने सॉल्यूशंस प्रेजेंट किए, वहां पे जो हमारे रिस्पेक्टेड चेयर्स एंड को-चेयर्स, अगर आपको समझ नहीं आ रहा चेयर्स एंड को-चेयर्स क्या हैं, तो चेयर्स एंड को-चेयर्स आर द जजेस, और यू कैन से दे विल बी हैंडलिंग ईच एंड एवरीथिंग, और वही होंगे जो देखेंगे कि आप में से कौन सही अच्छे पोजीशन पेपर्स प्रेजेंट करे, किसकी स्ट्रेटजीज इन सॉल्यूशन पेपर्स जो हैं वो ज्यादा वैलिड है, and they'll be giving the final verdict about the winners. Okay, so they are like in our terms, in our simple terms, they are like the judges of these councils. तो जो आपके चेयर्स एंड को चेयर्स हैं, जब आप अपने पोजीशन पेपर्स प्रेजेंट करेंगे, उसके बाद आपकी जो कंपैरेटिव जिन कंट्रीज के साथ आपकी सिमिलैरिटी होगी और जिन कंट्रीज के साथ आपके पोजीशन पेपर्स मैच होते होंगे, तो उसमें आपने क्या करना है कि आप लोगों ने अपने पोजीशन पेपर्स को प्रेजेंट करने के बाद वो आपके ब्लॉक्स बना देंगे, दे विल बी मेकिंग योर टीम्स। once your teams are made, once your blocks are made, then on the day 2 you have to present a solution paper, a full-fledged solution paper. Again, how it will be made, each and everything will be guided by our guests, which is also here today. So first paper will be basically based on your introductions and your position papers and obviously block formation, and the day second will be based on your solution paper submission. And obviously after that, our councils chairs and chairs will be deciding each and everything. So ये एक मैंने आपको brief सा intro दे दिया about how it is going to be and how things are will be taken along on those first 2 days, on 31st of July and 1st of August. And after that, obviously the winning block or the winning team, जिसमें different delegates होंगे belonging to different countries, will be awarded different awards that have been mentioned. So this was a brief, which I obviously rushed because of the time limit, and I want to give our guest a lot of exposure. That's why I'm not going in a lot of details, because she's here and we are very thankful for her. So that's why I'm not going in a lot of details and just briefing it out for you guys. Now I would like to invite our guest, because the outline that I have given, I know most of you would have been confused by that. So let's invite our guest so that she can explain you each and everything in detail. So I would like to invite our guest. Her name is Miss Ikra Shahid. She's from India. She's MSc chemistry student. She has participated in 13 Model United Nations months, and she has received Best Delegate in most of them and many other awards. And we are very thankful for her for sparing her precious time in explaining, coming on board with us and explaining each and everything in detail. I know she's quite busy, but she has been helping us a lot, and she's also helping us in organizing this conference, and she was willing to explain it to you guys. So Ikra, thank you so much for taking out time. We are very happy and thrilled to have you on board, and now I'll not keep on dragging this, and I'll just hand it over to you so that you can explain each and everything to our participants or guests who are willing to participate in this council. So without any further ado, Ikra, over to you. Thank you so much once again.
Hello.
Yeah,
Thank you
Ikra,
so
we
much.
can hear you.
Am I audible?
Yeah, you are audible.
Okay. So thank you so much. First of all, I would like to express my gratitude to Multiomics for inviting me in such a prestigious event, that is International Science Conference. So greetings to everyone. I'm Ikra Shahid and I belong to India. As my introduction has been already presented before you, so I'll be coming towards the conference. So I know that it must be quite different for you that we are organizing first of its kind, that is an international science conference. Now, before starting, what is an international science conference? As the word itself suggests, that it will be based on your science background. So here we know that there are Model United Nations. So it's a kind of, we can say, a symbolic representation of the main organizations like WHO, UNESCO, and how the laws are, international laws are made, and how the international organization and countries used to work with UNESCO, WHO, among them, etc. So similarly, we are having Model United Nations, that is a representation of that same thing, and that students and youth used to participate in that in order to be a true diplomat. So similar thing we'll be having over here in this International Science Conference, but we have changed it a bit. Instead of using the main councils like World Health Organization or UNESCO, UNICEF, or UNEP, United Nations Environmental Program, we have changed the name because it is based on science background. So we'll be having a Ecosphere, a Planet Peace Safety Council, a Biosafety Council, councils like that. Now, before starting, as you are going to be here in this council, what is your main role and how you'll be doing? So for that, first of all, let me switch my language so that it'll be easy for you to understand. Now, being in a council, you will be represented as a delegate. आपको एक specific country दी जाएगी और आपको वो country represent करनी है. For example, if I belong to India and I have been allotted a different country, for example, I have been allotted United Kingdom or Australia. So I won't be representing India at that time. I have to do my whole research about that topic which has been given. For example, my council deals with plastic pollution, okay? So I have to do each and everything research about that topic and I have to represent my nation. And how you have to represent your nation in that particular council, that will be elaborated and that will be explained to you, to those delegates who will be joining this month, that conference specifically, and that will be explained by your chairs. As mentioned by Sarah, that chairs and co-chairs are the ones who will be judging like how you're performing this particular conference in this committee session. So we all have international judges for you and they'll be judging you and they'll be telling you also how to represent yourself as a delegate. Now, this was the part that we discussed about delegate, like whatever country you'll be allotted, you'll be doing that part. Now, when we talk about this, here we switch to this conference, and in conference, whatever we are doing, that will be called committee session. Because here हमने एक organization form किया, like Ecosphere is an organization. Okay, so Ecosphere में जो भी होगा वो आपकी एक कमेटी है और आप जो भी उस कमेटी में डिस्कस करोगे, डिबेट करोगे या प्रेजेंट करोगे अपनी स्पीचेस और एनीथिंग, that will be your committee session. Okay, so everything will be in committee session and we'll be having 2-day committee session or respectively for 4 hours or 4.5 hours, something like that for you all, and you'll be representing yourself in the committee session. Now, before participating, the first thing that comes to your mind that why should I participate? So as a student, let me make it very much clear to you all, because first of all, you'll be getting international exposure. And you know that during the pandemic, it is not possible. And even without pandemic also, it is not possible for you to meet anyone who is from abroad, like who's from Mongolia, who is from Philippines, or who is from any other nation, like India also. So that's why it will be really easy for you to have or gain international exposure and you'll be learning about new different things. Now, after that, the first thing that you'll be doing is the registration. So please do register yourself. It doesn't mean that if you don't belong to a science background, you cannot participate. The topics are very general and they're about their awareness. So definitely, अगर आप awareness create करना चाहते हैं and as a youth आप कुछ difference create करना चाहते हैं world में, you want to make a difference, then definitely this is a platform that you should go for. Now, after registration, what is the main thing that you are supposed to do? We will be having position paper, okay? So position paper is what? As the name itself suggests, like आपको एक country assign हुई थी, you were given United Kingdom, okay? और आपकी council allot हुई, that is Biosafety Council. Or Biosafety Council का कोई specific topic था, okay? So you have to do the whole research about that particular thing in that position paper. That will be your research, means how you know about your country. And we'll be telling this thing in brief. There'll be various webinars and sessions, training sessions that will be organized by you and our chairs, our international delegates. They will try to explain you about it, but that'll be possible only after registration. Now, after the position paper, that is your research work, that will be submitted. We'll be having a deadline for that, obviously. Before the actual conference, you have to submit that thing. Then after that, we comes to the main session. That first of all, there'll be a session that is called roll call or attendance. You'll be joining the committee session or आपकी attendance होगी. Now your attendance will not be based on your name, आपकी country के name के according होगी. For example, United Kingdom है, तो United Kingdom के अगर अपने आप को represent करेंगे, they will not call any other name. आपका specific name नहीं होगा, आपका जो country का name है, that will be representing, because this is what we are talking about diplomacy. Here, we are not representing ourselves. We are representing a specific nation. So that's why it's really a great opportunity for you to represent a nation, to express yourself. After the roll call, we have various like speeches we can say over here, but we have different terms. So please do hear those terms very, very carefully, because they are quite difficult for you to understand at first, I must say, because that was really difficult for me also when I joined for the first time. So the main term that I'll be talking right now is the opening speech. So when you will enter, there'll be an attendance. We will be providing each and every delegate a time so that they can give their opening speech. Okay, so opening speech you have to give on the main topic that our council is representing, or उसी topic के basis पे आप कुछ specific time दिया जाएगा and you have to give the speech. Now what will be there in that opening speech and how to give that, for that also we'll be organizing a session for the registered delegates. Now after opening speech, we know that if we have a topic and we just giving a specific speech, we are unable to cover up all the parts. Still there are some loopholes. So for that we have a moderated caucus. After the opening speech and committee session, whoever delegates they wishes to participate, they will just give their speech and there'll be a question and answer session. Like other delegates, आप दूसरे delegates से पूछ सकते हो कि अगर आपकी country में, for example, United Kingdom में ये policy है और आपने ये mention की है, so as a delegate of India, मैं आपसे पूछना चाहती हूँ कि ये policy कैसे work कर रही है, या आपकी policy के कुछ against हमें negative news भी मिली है, so you can highlight that also. So this is also a great opportunity for you कि आपको पता चलेगा what is happening in the world, what is happening around you. Then after this speech, there we know that we have to subdivide the agenda. जो main topic है उसके बहुत सारे parts होते हैं जो हम neglect कर देते हैं, क्योंकि जब हम speech देते हैं we try to make it as much as brief और हम उसे summarize करते हैं. But here we will be having moderated caucus. Now what is a moderated caucus? You can consider it like we will be giving a topic, okay, and you will be assigned specific time limit for that. And for example, it will be a limited time, like we are having a moderate caucus for 10 minutes and I have assigned the individual speaker time for 60 seconds, which means only 10 delegates can participate. So that is why in this conference or in any other international conference, you have to be very quick. Okay, it's come first serve first policy. आप जितना जल्दी अपने आप को recognize कराते हैं, for recognition there will be a hand raise option and various features that will inform you in the training session. So you will get a chance to speak yourself and you can express yourself, because whatever you are expressing in the committee, whatever solutions you are giving, whatever ideas you are presenting, you will be getting marks for that. And for that, you know that there are awards that will be presenting afterwards. Now we are having a word that is block. So here in this committee, we will be having various blocks. Everywhere we used to have blocks. Now block is what? There will be a team because it is a competition. So obviously there has to be teams. It is not an individual competition, however, prizes will be given, but you have to work as a team. So in that particular team, the name of that particular team is block. So you will be forming blocks. For example, if you find a delegate, like 3 nations, they are forming one block, then the other block will be constituted of different developing countries or developed nations. ठीक है, तो आप 2 blocks form कर लेंगे या 2 or 3, depends on the committee. Chairs के ऊपर depend करता है. Now, when you have formed those blocks, what will happen? Whatever solutions you are having with you, your nations are having, you have to prepare each and everything as you have to compile them in a particular document. You have to draft them. Like this will be my solution. This will be my solution paper that I'll present in the committee, that I'll present in presence of all the delegates, all the countries who are present in this conference. Okay, so that I'll be coming to that. But before that, let's move to the remaining part, that is after block. Now how you will be forming the block and how you'll be discussing, because you know that in conference you cannot talk as much as with each other randomly or something like that. So for that you'll be using your WhatsApps or you'll be creating your own links, and for that also you'll be giving you time, extra time, in which you can discuss, in which we will not be judging you that you have to speak about this topic or something. We'll be giving you extra time that is for your discussion. और उस extra time को हम कहते हैं unmoderated caucus. That will be a kind, it's not a break complete, but in that thing, each and everyone, you are free to discuss anything. So at that time, you can do lobbying. Now, what is lobbying? Lobbying is that you will just try to persuade others that please come to my block, because you know that as many as members are there in your team is stronger. So in order to make your team strong, you will be asking them to be a part of your block. So for that, obviously, you have to do a bit of buttering. आपको उनको मनाना पड़ेगा. You have to persuade them. आपको उन्हें solutions देने होंगे कि yes, हमारी country में ये चीज़ ज़्यादा beneficial है, and I think कि India or Russia or someone लोग को साथ में work करना चाहिए. Okay, so this is what we call lobbying. और इस तरीके से आप ज़्यादा audience अपने block में gain कर सकते हो. Because when you are gaining the audience, that means there are chances कि आपके लिए जो voting होगी final आपके block के लिए वो important है. आपके पास ज़्यादा audience होगी तो chances है कि आपको ज़्यादा vote मिलेंगे. Or whichever block will pass, then also there will be points for that block, or there are chances कि आपको जो भी assigned awards है वो मिल सकते हैं. Then after this block formation will take place like during the first committee session, and after that there will be a lot more procedure that will inform you during the training sessions also. ये ब्लॉक जो फॉर्म होता है दिस फॉर ये ब्लॉक आप पूरा वर्क करते रहते हो दिस ब्लॉक फर्स्ट डे भी आप इसके लिए वर्क करोगे बिकॉज ऑन सेकंड डे आपको एक सोल्यूशन पेपर रिसर्च पेपर जो ओवरऑल सारी कंट्रीज ने एक साथ मिलकर बनाया होगा 2 या 3 ग्रुप्स ने वो आपको प्रेजेंट करना होता है और आपको उसे डिफेंड भी करना होता है दैट्स व्हाई इट्स अ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट टास्क and it's a very different kind of task because when we do research work we used to do it on our alone like for any kind of thesis we used to write we used to do it alone but teamwork is really important so that is why diplomacy again you have to show over here and teamwork also so here you can improve your critical thinking like how to work with the people who are from different background who don't understand your language but still you can converse with them you try to pursue them so there are so many things that you're going to learn through this block and it's very important so you'll be learning the main thing that is teamwork and the best team wins obviously so after block unmoderated caucus and moderated caucus. So there will be many moderated caucuses. That is, we'll be giving you a topic, and that topic will be decided by you. वो topic आप ही decide करते हैं. For that, now what is that? There is one thing, a different term. I hope कि आपकी समझ में आ जाए because it will be quite confusing. I'm using very different terms over here. So we have a term that is called motion. Now, whatever we are doing in a committee session is called motion. For example, if we chairs, we judges, we are saying, now let us start with the opening speech. So opening speech will be what? Opening speech, like I'm giving a command to start the opening speech, so that is also motion. Whatever we are doing is motion. Like if we are going to a break, that is also motion. If we are starting a debate, that is also motion. If we are giving an instruction for voting, that is also motion. So be familiar with this word, okay? Whatever we are doing, these words, everything will be motion. Now for the topics, as I told you that we'll be having moderated caucus and there'll be a topic given to you. So we won't be giving any random topic to you, obviously, because it's your conference and you better know that which topic you want to be discussed more. So for that, what we will do, we will ask for motions. Now, for example, I'll be stating a term, a statement that is, for example, I'm a delegate of United Kingdom. So I'll say the delegate of United Kingdom would like to raise a motion for a moderated caucus. As I told you, moderated caucus के लिए हमें एक topic चाहिए होता है. Okay. So for the moderated caucus, on topic, any topic I'll give, and then I'll just sit idly over there, and the chair will decide that whether this topic has to be passed or not. Now we will be selecting 2 or 3 motions, 2 or 3 topics will be there. We will not be taking only one topic because we'll be giving equal chance to everyone. So 2 or 3 topics will be selected, and after that, the one thing that is very important over here is your voting. Now we will present the first topic, then they'll be voting for that. If that topic gains majority, then we will just use that topic for a moderated caucus. And if it fails, then we'll switch to the next one. It will undergo voting. And if it will pass, then there is no need to move to the third one. Then definitely we'll discuss on that. So for moderated caucus, there'll be a complete voting. And I urge you all to please be active in the committee session so that the topic of your choice can be raised. And you can easily you will be prepared for the speech because if the topic will be of your choice, that means you must have a matter for that topic and there are chances for you that you can give a speech in that particular topic. So this is for the motion and for the voting. After this, in the committee sessions, we will be having various motions. We will be having various moderated caucus. Moderated caucus, as I told you, कि speeches देनी होती है आपको एक particular topic पे और unmod पे आपको क्या करना होता है आपको खुद discussion करना होता है. You are free to discuss anything in that particular conference. So this is what happens. First day आपका ये session होता है. Then second, आप first day जितने चाहे moderated caucus raise कर सकते हैं depending upon the time limit and depending upon the permission from the chair. Okay, and do remember this thing also in original conferences also, or in this first of its kind, the International Science Conference also, you are having an opportunity to ask anything from the chairs. There is a option that is the points where various points you are having, that is points of personal privilege. Now points of personal privilege is that whatever, if you feel any kind of uneasiness or uncomfortable, you want to take a break, you want to use restroom or anything, you can just ask for that. And there is also a point of inquiry. So in that you can inquire anything from others. So various points are there. That's also we will be explaining you before the main conference during the preparation session that our delegates and our chairs will provide you. After that we have, sorry, if someone is speaking.
No, I guess Christiana, you are not muted yet. So yeah, it's all done. You can continue, Ikra.
Okay, thank you. Okay, sorry for the inconvenience. So we have discussed about the mods, unmods, and how the procedure will go on. Now, the first thing जो आपको अपने mind में रखनी है, you have to keep in mind कि it's a conference जहाँ पर आप अपने आप को present कर सकते हैं. And I know कि procedure थोड़ा difficult आपको लग रहा है क्योंकि words आपके लिए पहली बार ऐसे आए हैं. Okay, these are a bit different terminology. That's why आपको ऐसा लगता है. लेकिन अगर आप इन words को simple way में understand करो, as I have told you, तो speeches आपको देनी है, आपको अपने आप को represent करना है, आपको सिर्फ अपने ideas express करने हैं कि आप मैं ये nation represent कर रहा हूँ, मेरी ये specific research है इस nation के बारे में, and I'll be giving my 100% in this conference. So this is what you're supposed to do. Then this thing will continue with first day and second day. The second day is very important. And one more thing, for this conference, if you want to have any kind of certificate of participation or anything, you have to be active in the conference, and you have to attend both the days, all the committee sessions you have to attend. It's not like that कि आपने एक committee session attend किया and then you skip the meeting and you're thinking that okay, I'll get the certificate. It's not like that. It's not about the certificate. It's about what you're learning. Okay, so take it as a learning experience. And for the second day, as I've told you, that you are in teams. Okay, so this now second day, it will be a really very hectic day for you all, and because you know that we are having two teams and who are competing, so definitely on the final day you have to present yourself and you have to prove that yes, I am the best, my team is best, or my team best. Okay, so for that you will be having committee sessions obviously, and we will be having opening speeches as we had on the first day. Now keep this thing in mind, opening speeches is not like that कि आपने first committee session में opening speech दी आप दोबारा उसे नहीं दे सकते. Opening speech is something जो जब तक हमारी conference चलती है वो तब तक continue रहती है. So opening speech list will be there जो continue रहती है, जिसमें आप हर delegate अपने आप को जब चाहे recognize करवा सकते हैं, and they can say yes, I want to participate in this particular opening speech and I want to give a speech. Okay, so it is something, अगर ये speech हम finish कर देते हैं this list, if it list is finished, so it means that the whole conference is ended, which is not possible. So till the last day, till the last committee session, this will continue. Okay, so on the next day also there will be opening speeches, there will be moderated caucus because आपको solutions discuss करने होंगे, और आप जो फाइनल सोल्यूशन पेपर जो आप अपना ड्राफ्ट करोगे, ठीक है, जो आपकी दोनों टीम्स प्रेजेंट करेंगी, सो दैट विल बी डन ऑन द फाइनल डे, सेकंड कमिटी सेशन, एंड वी विल प्रोवाइड यू अ डेडलाइन कि आपको इस कमिटी सेशन तक यू हैव टू प्रोवाइड अस दिस सोल्यूशन पेपर. ओके, जिसमें आप सब दोनों टीम्स ने अपने आप को कंबाइन कर दिया है, एंड यू हैव प्रेजेंटेड अ स्पेसिफिक टीम ने अपने सॉल्यूशंस प्रेजेंट किए एंड द अदर टीम इज प्रेजेंटिंग देयर ओन सॉल्यूशंस. सो आफ्टर यू व्हेन यू आर प्रेजेंटिंग दिस थिंग, सो दिस इज अ वेरी डिफिकल्ट टास्क, because when you're presenting anything, we will be having sponsors for that. So sponsors will be those nations who will be writing those solutions, because you know that when it is a teamwork, someone has to represent the team, someone has to be the leader of that team. So that leader will be the sponsors, and remaining delegates who have participated. Why I'm saying the word delegates, because you're representing a nation, I won't be saying any person or a random individual, I'll be using the term delegate. So this is the formal language that you have to use in the conference. So remaining delegates, what they'll be doing, they will be having they'll be writing the solutions, they'll be helping them in writing everything, but they won't be the sponsor. So there'll be a limited sponsor for that particular time. Okay, so sponsors, they'll be representing the ADR and they have to defend it. Now what is defending? Like अगर आपने अपना draft resolution या आपने अपना solution paper, okay, आपने solution paper is a simple term that we are using over here, अगर आपने वो चीज present की है यहाँ पर, ठीक है, so what will happen, आपको उसमें बताना है कि yes, I have presented this thing, और अगर आपसे कोई cross questioning करता है, because आप 10 nations या 20 nations या 25 nations के सामने अपने solutions present कर रहे हो, okay, so obviously they will have questions, they will ask you, okay, there are different policies of every country, okay, everyone cannot agree with you, so you should be able to defend that thing, and this is how you are going to gain marks and you're going to win. And the how to write the solution paper or how to defend it and everything, for that also we'll be having a session for that, so I request you all to please register in order to attend this session. Now for the solution paper, as you have discussed, you'll be defending it and you'll be presenting it in front of the committee. There'll be voting procedure. Now you know that we have taken your roll call. We will be taking roll call, your attendance, that is basically on the first day as well as on the second day, so that you'll be able to know that how many delegates are there in the committee. And roll call is very much important for you because it will mark your attendance and you'll be able to understand, okay, this delegate was there in the committee. So try to speak as much as possible, okay? So when there'll be the voting procedure of DR. Now I'm coming to the final steps, and we'll be taking your questions about everything. So don't worry, if I'll skip something, then I'll try to cover up in the Q&A sessions. So when we will be taking that particular voting procedure, now the block members and all the delegates who are there in the committee session, they will be voting for that DR. Now, voting, it simply means that, okay, whatever the solutions this country, this bloc has presented, we agree with that and we are in favor with it and we want them to be implemented. Okay, as a committee, we want this thing to be implemented. So they will vote for it. Now, if there are two blocks and they are competing, so whichever block will have more votes, that's why I was saying that please do go for lobbying. Means you have to persuade the lobbying में आप जितना ज़्यादा अपने आप को involve करेंगे, there are more chances of winning क्योंकि आपके पास votes ज़्यादा होंगे. So now there is a drawback also over here, because why I'm telling you this over, because it will increase your competitive spirit. In case the first solution paper passes, agar pehla solution paper pass ho jata hai, so the second solution paper will not get a chance to be voted upon. हम second solution paper के लिए voting नहीं करेंगे. So that is why it is really very important for you to have as much votes as possible for your block, and in order to win, and in order to make your solution paper successful. Now for the solution paper after this, now, as I told you earlier in the beginning also, that there will be a attendance session, that is a roll call session. Now I'll be telling you two different terms and most probably I've covered everything. So in this attendance session, you know that the most common term we used to say is present, okay? So but here we have one more thing, that is present, as well as present and voting. Now, what is present? So present means that, okay, I am in this committee and I'll vote for the main issues. Like I'll vote if there'll be a topic that will be raised for a moderated caucus. I'll vote if you want to take a break. I'll vote for the various things. But when we have said present and voting, you are not having the chance to abstain from voting. Because if you have said present, agar aapne present kaha hai, आप vote कर भी सकते हैं जब final DR की voting होती है. Or you can say, no, I don't want to vote. But if you have said present and voting, it means you have to vote. You cannot abstain from voting. You have to vote either in favor or against this particular DR or this particular motion, because this thing is very important. You have said present and voting, that means you have to vote. And I do recommend that you go for present and voting, because it's no use of abstaining. Agar aap abstain kar dete hain, that you don't want to say yes or no, then what's the use of being in this conference? What's the use of being over here? Because if you are being somewhere, then it's good that you make a difference. It's of no use for you just sitting idle and watching other delegates participate. So that's why I request you all that do please participate in this as much as possible and try to be active. Try to ask, we'll try to sort out or solve your queries, whatever you'll be having. And it will be a fun session for you, definitely. And at the end, we will be having some awards, definitely. We'll be announcing them. On the basis of your performance, how you're performing, how you'll be doing, etc. And we will be also having a session for that also, that how to represent yourself, how you can be a good delegate in this conference. And at the end also, we will be having a fun session. That is really very important. And it's a surprise for you, I must say. But you'll be enjoying that thing, because there'll be some random chits and all that you can just express your ideas. I don't want to spoil the fun, so just wait for that. There'll be definitely a very interesting thing that you haven't had anywhere. I can bet that. That is the one thing only that is usually done in international conferences. So that'll be really easy for you. You can just express your ideas. So do register, I suggest, if you want to know what is that. So this is all what we have in this conference. Now over to you, Sarah. If any questions or QA are there, then we can answer them.
Thank you so much, Ikra. Ikra, there is a question revolving around that whether they should support their own country or the allocated country. I know you have addressed that question, but you can say it again.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Yeah, okay. No, because when you have been allocated a particular country, okay. Now let me take my own example. I belong to India, but in most of the conferences, I participated as the delegate of United Kingdom. Okay. So even though I know that some of the policies that United Kingdom was having, जो United Kingdom की policies थी, वो India को match नहीं कर रही थी, and I was not in favor with that. But still, because वहाँ पर मैं India नहीं थी, मैं India को belong नहीं करती थी, वहाँ पर मैं United Kingdom को belong कर रही थी. Okay. So that's why I have to defend my nation और मुझे United Kingdom को ही represent करना था. जो ideas थे, जो terminologies थी, या जो भी हमारे laws pass हुए थे, या जो भी issues थे मेरे country से related. So I have to depend and present my own, not my own country, the country that has been allocated to me. So please do that. Don't ever try to represent your own nation, because we have been allocated a different country, and this is the fun part. Being an Indian, I got a chance to be a delegate of United Kingdom. I got a chance to be a delegate of Australia. So that's a good thing that you're going to experience in this conference. That's all for this. I hope it cleared your doubts. Next question.
Okay, thank you so much, Ikra. If anyone else wants to share their experience, or they can want to say anything to the people. And Ikra, please clear the thing about free training that we are going to give to participants. That what they will
Okay.
get there.
Oh, okay, yeah. Thank you for reminding that. Yeah, participants, we will be having a free training session for you. Like you must be wondering, in some of the conferences or in some of the international conferences, because you know, आपके पास एक international community आ रही है, ठीक है? So आपको वो charge भी करेंगे. They are going to charge you a lot, because for that setup and everything, we require a lot of things. But we know that this is first of its kind, and this is first time which is organizing in Pakistan, that we are organizing in Pakistan. This particular Multiomics organization is doing that for you all. So that's why they are providing it free of cost. We will be training you, and that will be really helpful for you. Why? Because you know, as you can see over here in this conference, in this particular Zoom meeting, you can see we have mostly international delegates. So all the international delegates, they'll be explaining you, they'll be training you how to participate in this conference, and that will really help you for various steps that will be coming in the committee session, as well as in future also, if you want to participate in any other conference. So we will be having a free of charge training session for you also. Please do attend that.
Thank you so much. Now, if anyone else wants to say anything, they can come on mic and they can say. Lian, Mary, Ayushi, Ahmed, Mustafa, Hamza, or anyone else. Yeah, Mary, you want to say anything?
Yeah. Good evening from the Philippines, and also I'm with Eliza, and all of us are also from the MUN. So hi again. This is my first time. Okay, so you can ask us and just comment on our comment section box, so that we can be able to look and answer for your questions or for any clarification. And I hope that I'm looking forward to work with you guys, and I'm really excited to have you, and also welcome to this event. So that's all.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I will come to every one of you. Okay. So Ahmed Mustafa, you can say if you want to say anything.
Okay, greetings to you all. I hope you are all doing fine. I guess I'm audible, right? Am I?
Yeah, you are audible. If you want to say anything to the audience about the conference.
Oh, okay. Thank you so much, guys. I would like to thank you, and I'm really happy and I feel honored to be part of the DoD members. And actually, I would like to encourage you to join this initiative. It's not just an initiative, it's an experience whereby there are no losers in that, whereby each and everyone is a winner. The first winner is not only the one who gets that gift or who gets that award, but those who learn, because you are going to meet people in two forms. A person representing another country, and a person of international, and a person of different countries. It's the true spirit of internationalism. It's true, and you are going to see there is a real sense of honor in that, whereby a person not representing his or her own country, but still standing firm and defending the rules, policies, and regulations of another country. That is what makes this type of conferences unique, and I would like to encourage you to join this team. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Ahmed. Looking forward to work with you. Hamza, if you want to say anything. Hamza is from Pakistan, from Peshawar. He's a doctor. Hamza, if you want to say anything.
अस्सलाम वालेकुम, माय नेम इज़ हमज़ा। मैं ये कहना चाहता हूँ कि सबसे पहले तो मेरी ये सेकंड टाइम है कि मैं मतलब MUN में मैंने हिस्सा लिया था, और अभी इस टाइम इन्होंने मुझे मतलब अपॉर्चुनिटी दी और मुझे BOD बनाया। मैं उर्दू में करना चाहता हूँ। मैं बहुत खुश हूँ और मुझे अपॉर्चुनिटी मिली। और मेरा जो कॉन्फ्रेंस है तो मैं बेसिकली हेल्थ काउंसिल का BOD हूँ। हमारा जो टॉपिक है तो वो वैक्सीन से रिलेटेड है और कोरोना वायरस के जो वेरिएंट्स है इससे रिलेटेड है। तो मतलब उसके रिलेटेड अगर आपको कोई मसला हो या मतलब कंफ्यूजन हो तो मुझसे पूछ सकते हैं, मैं आपको मतलब फैसिलिटेट करूँगा। और मेरी जो को चेयर है तो वो लियन है जो कि फिलीपीन से, इससे पहले उन्होंने बात की। तो हम दोनों कोशिश करेंगे कि आपकी क्वेरीज को हल करें। और थैंक यू।
Thank you so much, Hamza. I think there is someone from board director asking a question. I think आप जो हमारा chair, we have a group of chairs, so you can ask your question here. Okay, Aishatu Saeed. But if you want to say anything to the audience, you can say. Oh yeah, you can say.
Oh, okay. Hello.
Hello. Yeah.
Still on the country specific, it's kind of like I wasn't kind of like listening so well about that. Is it that we are supposed to choose the country that we want to represent, or you guys are going to kind of like allocate a country?
No, we are allocating the countries basically.
Oh, okay.
For that, may I clear this thing? If I'm
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Yeah. For the countries, there is an option in the registration form. Yes, we will be allocating them, but it's better that you come first and you give you'll be giving choice. Okay, so you'll be providing that I want this particular country. So you'll be giving some ideas to us. Okay, then we will allocate on the basis of the availability that we'll be having. So that's why the one, for example, if someone has already opted for USA, then there are less chances that we'll get that country particularly. So for every nation, we have specific committee. We have only one nation per committee. For example, one delegate of USA we will have in ecosphere, one delegate we'll have Biosafety Council. So that's why we were again and again saying that it's better that you register first so that you can grab the country of your choice. That's all.
Okay, someone is asking that if we are giving a specific topic of a specific council, that we have to only debate on that topic, or we can choose another one. So please clarify it also. Like they can choose any topic or the specific topic we have given on the posters for the specific council.
Okay, so it's for the conference, like for a committee, as we are talking about this committee of biosafety, like Biosafety Council is having a specific topic that is for, I think, crop nutrition value. So if we are given that topic, you have to discuss about only that particular topic, but it doesn't mean that you have to just give a random speech about the topic and this topic is over. As I told you that we will be having moderated caucus, okay? So in that, you can raise the topic of your choice, but related to the main topic. Related to the main agenda, you can raise the topic subtopics. Because you know that biosafety or pollution, if we take the simple topic pollution, it is not only limited to the word pollution. It has various aspects. It has air pollution, soil pollution, global warming, everything is included in this particular one term. So when you get an opportunity for moderated caucus, as I told you that for that, you will be given an opportunity to raise the topic of your choice. So at that time, you can raise the topic of your choice. So the whole conference or the whole committee at that time can discuss the topic of your choice. But it should be somewhat related to the main topic. It shouldn't be like completely different from the main topic. Like the main topic is pollution, and you are talking about Star Wars or movies or something like that. So I hope you get that. This should not be there.
थैंक यू सो मच। और ये जितने लोग भी हैं वो परेशान ना हो, जब आप लोग रजिस्टर कर लेंगे तो जो 10 दिन होंगे उसमें आपको इन चीजों की प्रॉपर ट्रेनिंग दी जाएगी, आपको सिखाया जाएगा। दिस बोर्ड ऑफ डायरेक्टर्स विल बी विद यू गाइस इन अ स्पेसिफिक ग्रुप, और वो वहां आपको जो भी इशू होगा उसको करेंगे। नाउ I will invite Eliza if she wants to say anything.
Okay, thank you. Hi guys, mabuhay from the Philippines. My name is Eliza Fuentes-Sumampong and I am a MUN enthusiast just like any of the boards here. So I met them through contests or the conferences. I've met Ikra. I although there are a lot of delegates and you would feel like you want to win an award, but let me tell you guys, it's not always the best delegates that win. It's actually those that have a lot of connections after the event, you know, having a lot of friends, having a lot of people that you share the same passion with would really create and open opportunities for you to be a part of some organizations or some conferences like this. And I never thought that I would be a chair in this prestigious event. You know, I also had participated in fewer months, unlike other members of this board. But I am very honored to be part of the board. And I welcome you guys, and I expect that you would like show enthusiasm as well and passion in this, because this does not happen in some parts, you know. It just happens for this specific time, and if it's for you, it will be for you. So please register and join us for the upcoming events. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Eliza. And yes, I have told them that they are asking why the fee is so low, is so less, that it's just like $5, or you can even say $2.5. So I'm just telling them that please avail this opportunity. It's because that I know that in Pakistan such opportunities are not given. Like they will, if such opportunities are counted, then they are almost $50, $60 and not less. I am just creating that, Multiomics is just creating that opportunity for them to come to get in contact with you guys who have such experience. So yeah, it's a huge chance. और अगर ये उसको जाया करते हैं तो वो उनकी अपनी मर्जी है, लेकिन हमने अपनी तरफ से ट्राई की है, मल्टीमिक्स ने ट्राई की है. Sorry, I'm also saying in my native language Urdu, so that they would understand. तो हमने अपनी तरफ से यही ट्राई की है कि आपको जितना हो सके हम अपनी तरफ से दे सकें. आपको ये एक्सपोजर जो है, अभी तो ये सिर्फ आपका एक वेबिनार है, ठीक है. व्हेन इट कम्स टू अ प्रॉपर कॉन्फ्रेंस तो आप देखोगे कि आपको कितना ज्यादा एक्सपोजर ये देके जाएंगे इंशाल्लाह. सो ओके, आयुषी, यू वांट टू से एनीथिंग?
Yeah, so firstly, like it's an honor to be a member of board, and thank you, Junaid, for giving us all this opportunity. Really, thank you so much. And बाकी सबको यही कहना चाहूँगी, like I can speak in Hindi since I'm an Indian. So सबको सबसे पहले I would say, please do join the conference, because ये conference is going to be a changer for many of them. Because मुझे seriously एक conference करने के बाद ऐसी कई चीजें खुद में पता चली है जो आज तक नहीं पता चली थी. So it's a great exposure for all of us. आप सबको ये join करना चाहिए, and you'll get to make new friends, international friends. Like it's like so overwhelming to be a part of like such conferences. मैं इंडिया के बाहर मतलब कभी किसी से मैंने बात भी नहीं की थी, एंड इस कॉन्फ्रेंस के बाद आई गॉट फ्रेंड्स फ्रॉम फिलीपींस, फ्रॉम इंडोनेशिया एंड इजिप्ट, और पता नहीं कहाँ कहाँ पहुंच गई हूँ मैं. तो इट्स अ ग्रेट अपॉर्चुनिटी टू बी पार्ट ऑफ अ ग्लोबल थिंग. एंड आप यहाँ पे जेन्युइन कॉजेस के ऊपर बोल रहे हैं, which gives you that confidence to be a speaker, to like put your points forward. So बात बस इतनी सी है, आपको क्या समझ आ रहा है, नहीं समझ आ रहा है, वो आप हम पे छोड़ दीजिए. इकरा ट्राई कर रही हैं, सारा ट्राई कर रहे हैं, जुनैद ट्राई कर रहे हैं, सारे बीओडी मेंबर्स ट्राई कर रहे हैं कि हम आपके लिए जितना हो सके उतना सिंपल बनाए चीजों को. वी आर ट्राइंग टू मेक इट सिंपल, बट या कॉन्फिडेंट रहिए. जो नहीं समझ में आ रहा है आप हमें पूछिए. वी आर नॉट द स्ट्रिक्ट चेयर्स, वी आर सो फ्रेंडली, टू बी वेरी ऑनेस्ट, एंड हम आपको सब समझाएंगे. आप एक बार पूछिए, आप 10 बार पूछिए, नॉट एन इशू. जो नहीं समझ में आ रहा है पूछिए, हमसे बात करिए, हमें बताइए. हम जब आप आगे आपका वेबिनार लेंगे, सब करेंगे, हम आपको समझाएंगे. आपको नहीं समझ आ रहा है आप हमसे पूछिए. एंड कॉन्फ्रेंस के टाइम भी आपको नहीं समझ आ रहा है, यू कैन आस्क टू अस. इट्स नथिंग लाइक कि हम बोलेंगे कि नहीं नहीं आपको सजा मिलेगी, ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. You can ask us, okay? And just guys, just be confident, just believe in yourself, and just join the conference. You guys are going to have a great like pleasure. So yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Ayushi. And Saba, if you want to say anything.
Hey, yes, this is Saba. I'm from Mauritius. I really appreciated everything that Ikra said and Ayushi said, and we are all doing such a great job. So, this is just to invite the audience watching on YouTube or in Pakistan or internationally that you need not miss this conference. This is a really life-changing opportunity. It's a one-in-a-lifetime experience. And like everybody just said, we are here to help you understand what needs to be done. You will be the one to see yourself progress in this conference. It is just like the MUNs, but it's with a science twist, like Ikra just explained, and everything else. So I'd be really glad to train you and to assist you all to be the best version of yourself during the conference. Yeah. And it's a real pleasure to meet so many international delegates. Once again, from all the countries, from many countries. And believe me, you need not miss this conference because yeah, once again, it's an international conference. You have so many friends. So please register yourself and upgrade your skills. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Saba. Or if anyone else wants to say anything, they can tell me. Christiana is here.
Jeanette,
Yeah,
can
yeah.
I? Yeah.
Yeah, you can speak.
I just wanted to say to all the people who are interested to join that since it is a science conference, but it is not necessary कि आप science background के ही हो, because मेरा first council was WHO and it was on all like it was on air pollution. But the thing is, I am not from science background. I was from financial background. But this is not necessary कि आप science background के ही हो. आप किसी भी background के हैं, we have a very specific like बहुत ही easy topics हैं हमारे पास, so you can join. You can just go through the things related to the topic and you can join the conference. आप ये मत सोचिए कि हम commerce background के हैं या हम arts background के हैं तो हम science conference में नहीं आ सकते. Like having a science edge is a good thing, पर फिर भी अगर आप किसी और background से हैं तो आप आ सकते हैं. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much. Linta, if you want to say anything. Okay, Ikra, there is a question that we have to do a proper research on the particular topic, or what kind of research? Quantity or quality? Anything?
Yeah, the question is based on research, right?
Yeah, research of research paper, etc. Position paper,
Okay.
like.
Yeah, for example, when you are doing a research, तो आपको सबसे पहले ये चीज अपने माइंड में रखनी है कि yes, I'll be representing a nation, so मैं उन वेबसाइट से रिसर्च करूँ, complete research, and it depends on your quality. Yes, quality is really very important. It's not about the quantity. Okay, for example, आपने रिसर्च की है एक स्पेसिफिक टॉपिक अपनी कंट्री के बारे में से और वो जेन्युइन वेबसाइट से है, so there are chances कि आपसे कोई भी नेशन उसके ऊपर क्वेश्चन नहीं कर सकता. Okay, because you have a proof that I have taken this research or this particular thing from the government website of this particular country. So that's why I do recommend that do not do research from Wikipedia because it can be edited. Try to research from the main websites like BBC websites or the government websites of that particular nation जो आपको allot हुई है. So that's why आपकी research बहुत ज़्यादा important है. एंड आपको जो भी रिसर्च करनी है वो आपको जो कंट्री अलॉट हुई है उसके ऊपर करनी है. ठीक है, आपको किसी भी ऐसी कंट्री पर रिसर्च नहीं करनी है जो आपको अलॉट नहीं हुई है या आपको जिस नेशन को बिलोंग करते हैं. एंड डोंट वरी, अगर आपको कोई भी इससे इशू हो गया, वी विल बी हैविंग अ सेमिनार और सेशन फॉर दैट, and all the chairs, all the international delegates, they will try their level best to tell you like how to do the research and how to write your position paper and everything. So we will be there for you, don't worry. Multiomics is helping you all, and they're trying their level best to create this opportunity for you. And it will be an honor for us to help you and to guide you. So don't worry, we'll be there for you.
Yeah, you can also put the references also. Mary is adding that. So yeah, thank you so much, everyone. If anyone else from the board of directors wants to say anything, they can come. Otherwise, we have to finish this
Okay.
whole discussion.
So I'd like to say something.
Yeah.
Firstly, I would like to thank Multiomics and all the international delegates that we have over here. My various friends, why we are today together is because we participated in a month. So that's why it's an opportunity for you to make to have this kind of precious people in your life as I'm having right now, these friends. So that's why please do participate in this, as mentioned by other my respected BODs and talented ones, that yes, it is a new experience and it will give you a lot of international exposure and everything. But the most important thing that you will gain through this conference is the friendship, everlasting friendship that we are having right now. As you all can see, like just looking at each other, we used to smile every time, we used to talk about our daily routines, we used to have after parties for no reason, we used to chat on WhatsApp. So this kind of friendship you cannot get anywhere in this world that we are having right now. So it's, I must say that it's the prestigious gift that I received during the pandemic. So please don't miss this opportunity, and definitely I wish you that you have a best friend circle during this conference, and please be there. We are just eagerly waiting for you to be there. Thank you.
Thank you so much, and thank you everyone. I think no one has anything else to say. So yeah, thank you so much जिन्होंने भी हमें ज्वाइन किया. I hope Multiomics के साथ आपका ये सफर अच्छा गुजरेगा. ठीक है. There is a question. Wait, I want to ask when the particular groups are going to arrange. The last date to register is 17th of July. After that, normally you are going to be added in your groups, but till 17th July, you all will be added to the respective groups, and there the next plan of action will be given. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you.
Okay, then I guess it's the time to conclude the meeting. I would like to thank Ikra for explaining each and everything in so much detail and taking from the very start and explaining everything. Thank you so much, Ikra, for your time and patience. And I would like to thank our BODs for giving a boost of confidence for our audience and sharing such heartwarming messages for everyone. And I hope, guys, that if you join, it's not always about winning, it's about gaining experience. And it's just a conference in order to make you guys realize how things are held at international level. So it's a great opportunity for you to build your connections, get to know things and about how these United Nations conferences are held. So it is a great opportunity if you guys register. Once again, the last date for registration is 17th of July. So hopefully we'll see you again there. And again, if you don't understand anything or have any confusion, then do please register. And after that, everything will be explained to you in detail. We are having quite friendly and nice BODs with us. You can interact with them freely and ask your questions. And it is such a privilege and honor to be associated and being in contact with these BODs. Once again, thank you so much, everyone, for your precious time. See until next time, see you again, and hopefully we'll have a successful conference, inshallah. Thank you so much. Take care, and Allah Hafiz. Bye-bye, everyone. Thank you so much for showing up. Thank you. Take care.